Good morning, everybody. We've got the 40 today, and first time in a while I haven't been on the 80. So we've got some power line trench and a water trench to come back this way. So we're going to put the little bucket on and go dig some trenches. He just reminded me that I dug a big stump out right here, and we buried a bunch of concrete in that stump hole. Hi, Mario.
How you doing?
Seen him for years, or a few years anyhow. Let's see. Need to start organizing my dirt. Oh, I just did your job for you. I found it. Metal, yeah.
That's really shallow.
It's really shallow. Shut the power off. I can't believe that doesn't freeze during the winter. Hitting so much hard stuff, I just didn't think anything of it. I hate that black poly pipe. All right, we'll keep at it. All right, got ground wire there, so I'm going to start out here a little bit. We are going to hit the water line again. Try not to rip it completely out like I did. I don't know that that's it, but I felt something.
It might have been root.
It might have been a root. Might have been a rock. Definitely catching something. Because there was some metal pipe, so. Move over just a little bit. See, I don't see any gushing water yet, but he shut it off, so we wouldn't have gushing water. Something there that I'm not exactly sure what it is. Yeah, we didn't necessarily think that the water went that direction, especially since I dug a big stump out of there and didn't hit it over there. I hit it more over here, I thought. Pretty sure that was a rock. Afraid to pull on it. Yeah, it's a rock. I can see it. So it's got a little bit of moisture in it. It's not as dusty. Did you want me to go a little closer to the house? Okay. Found the water line again. We're finding that buried concrete that I threw in there. AC in this is getting to where it is not working that good. The evaporators get packed full of dirt, and I never run it with the cab open, but my friend Nick that has Lewis Power Equipment, he's got a 40 on a rental, as a rental, and people have been running it with the door open. I talked to him the other day, and he said his AC is not hardly working at all. It's working somewhat, which I might need to. I just cleaned the filters and the condenser, but the unit underneath the seat gets plugged up, and they don't have a way to get in there and clean it out. The dealer told them they wanted $800 to clean it out for him, so he's not really into that either. Another friend of mine, he's got one. He's up north of me, and he said they cut a hole, took things apart and cut a hole to where they could get in there and wash it out. So I'm gonna try and do something like that. My last 40, about the same hours, the AC was getting pretty weak in it, and there's not hardly any airflow, so that tells me it's not so much a problem of Freon, it's more of a problem of something being plugged. So in my spare time, one more thing to do. Seems like it never ends. Owning equipment, even if it's newer and maintained well, you just always have something. I've got 3 trucks, 2 excavators, the dozer, and I take care of everything on my dad's skid steer too. Like I say, there's always something that you're messing with. They had an airline fail on the Peterbilt. All the air hoses are getting old, and I've been going through and replacing them. One that I hadn't replaced, it's been replaced now. Stuff's expensive. Alright, I'll keep at it. Thought I'd got the ground wire. I had not. It was a root. That's the ground wire. Yeah, it's the fun things about digging around existing stuff, especially when you know, he just bought the place and has no reference to where hardly anything's at. Oh, yeah, don't want to pull that out. Come on. Skirt to the left of it. Just keeps walking me back over into it. There, I missed it. I like to say I'm that perfect guy that never hits anything. That is not true. That would not be a true statement. And this stuff's dense. Hitting it again. Still hitting it. Come on. I think that thing's bent over. Good thing about a ground rod. Oh, come on. They don't really care if they're bent. Walking myself off. There we go. I don't think I knocked very much in. All right, on with the water trench. Scrape this gravel up. So that we don't waste it for the, whoops. Been running the 80, I was trying to angle the blade and I was tilting it. Like, why is the blade doing that? reprogram my mind. Always make that first cut and you go, oh man, that's so hard, you're not going to get the blade in it. And once you start getting it broke loose a little bit, and kind of use the corner of the blade a little bit, it busts it up and just peels it right out. And we'll keep at it. Well, I don't know what that pipe went to, but I found it. Been digging stumps with the 80. Not too many of you probably know that because the videos aren't doing very good. So, dig this stump out with the 40. And probably really wish I had the 80. The 80's still on the other job. And for what little bit I have to do here, and most of what I'm doing, the 80 really wouldn't have been the right machine for this anyhow, so. There's a root. Pretty good over here, not finding any roots. Alright, I will poke around at this for a while and then I'll come back in on it when we get a little further along. Working on it a little bit at a time. My new bucket for my 80, I had them put the single tiger teeth on instead of these twins. Maybe I should have put the twins on it, but ooh, I seen the whole stump move a little bit. These teeth work pretty good for chewing through like this. Oh. Pop now. There we go. We're through it. little more dug around there, she's gonna pop. Ooh. Another good one. A little close. Whoops. I have no idea if that water line has any significance anymore. I am fairly confident the 80 would have already had the stump out. I've been working on it just about exactly 10 minutes. That was a good one. It's a pretty big stump for the little 40. It'll do it though. Just takes time. As I say, with the 40, you gotta finesse them out. The 80, you've got a little bit of brute force. Dirt off of it as I can before I even start trying. Lighter the better. All right, let's see what happens. She's wiggling. Ooh. She's not wiggling on that side. Let's relieve it a little more. Check around over here a little bit. Ooh, yeah, we got another root there. That's wiggling a lot. So, pulling right here. Be digging along and won't come. You take a few scoops and then they just pop right out. Wiggling. Excuse my voice. I've been so much dust the last few days. Yesterday, excuse me, I had the dump truck and it come on, there we go. I got exposed to a lot of dust yesterday. Leave this side a little bit more. Give it a little more room to rock over. Well, let me poke around on it a little bit more. I think we're gonna get it here. You just got to keep picking around them. Just keep relieving dirt. And eventually, again, I know I sound like a broken record. I see so many posts on Facebook that a ripper's the only way to go for digging stumps, which they do. They break roots fairly well, but this, you wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have got it out. There we go. By just breaking the roots, you got to get enough dirt relieved around them that they can roll over like that. Because these roots going down had a, look at that, going down. You got to get it just relieved enough that basically they fall over. Let's see, what do we have? And we were about 25 minutes on it. All right, I'll get it dirt picked off of it here and see if I can, well, let's see if I can pick it up now. Oh my goodness. It did. All right. Little bit more off of there. There we go. And there it is. This filled in and bucket moves dirt so slow. Not done digging my trench though, so I don't really want to switch buckets yet. There we go. Yeah, my AC is definitely leaving a lot to be desired right now. Definitely a lot faster than the bucket. All right, you've seen me fill a stump hole in before. He's gonna take all this down anyhow. He wants me to dig the trench extra deep across for the water line so that he can take about a foot off this, and the water line still have plenty of cover. Yeah, he just kept running over that stump and he wanted it out. There. All right, back to the trench. Found one of my leftover roots. part of the ditch. I didn't clean it up very well. Kept the dirt a little closer than I probably should have to the trench. Always try to give if there's room, to give enough room to be walking around to get the pipe and stuff in without knocking a bunch of stuff in the ditch. Nice to see some moisture. I've been working with the 80. I go quite a ways down, and I found moisture in the bottom of the swale there where the drainage runs down through, but other than that, I haven't found any moisture anywhere. And that's firm. Trying to maintain about 3 feet where he's wanting to, like I say, take material off the top here. We got our pin defender. They've been selling well. I've been selling quite a few of them. Somebody ordered one yesterday, and my website says that they're back ordered, but they're not. I've got them in stock. I just got a new shipment of them in, so they're available. Just surprised at how firm digging this is. I know, sound like a broken record. Mario used dowsing rods through here, and he says there's something running through here, so let's see if he's right. I've done that before, and I've found stuff, but more often than not I don't, so I don't have a lot of faith in it. A friend of mine has a Takeuchi excavator, and he just started running these teeth that I run, and he texted me and told me that he couldn't believe how much difference these teeth make over the flat teeth. They definitely do. They probably don't last quite as long. Man, they sure make digging easier. Alright, we'll keep at it. Oh. That's not a water line. It's a phone line. You don't use it anyways, right? You want to just cut it? Want me to let go of it? Yeah, that had a lot of tension on it. There we go. And that is why you don't bury concrete. That wasn't concrete. It always comes back to haunt you. Guess that's where the other stump was. Oh my goodness. All right, whoops, there's another one. Now, do this without trying not to cave the side of that ditch off. And left him a little shovel work. chose wisely on where to get off my trench at, because this certainly is not the right place. All right, we'll keep at it. Well, we got our big first stump out. Got our trenches dug. Found a few water lines. Found a phone line that doesn't matter anymore. So certainly doesn't work anymore. So yeah, quick little job. Got him to where he can get his power to where he needs it and everything. So everyone, I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And go check my website out, reaperpuredirt.com. Got the pen defenders, hats, all kinds of goodies on there. So go check it out. So everyone, have a wonderful evening, and we will catch you on the next one.